Governor, I kind of want to jump back a little bit. I'm a big fan of Elizabeth Warren, and I wanted her to run in
Yeah,
2016. But
yeah,
back in November of 2014, a little bit more than a year ago, a reporter asked you about Elizabeth Warren and whether or not you thought she should run for
right.
president, and you said that she shouldn't. And I'm quoting you here. You said she just got elected to the Senate. She shouldn't do it. And you said it would be too quick of a turnaround, and that Senator Warren owes a responsibility to the people who elected her.
Right.
But when President Barack Obama ran for president, he was still a first-term
Yeah,
senator. So it obviously wasn't too early for Obama.
right.
So why do you think a 2016 run would have been too early for Senator Warren?
Maybe it's because so many of us worked so hard to get her elected to the United States Senate. And we had such a personal interest and commitment to her. And believe me, I'm a huge Elizabeth Warren fan. Um,
You got to think of the country, though, Governor.
I'm, I'm thinking of the country. I think perhaps I also had some doubts as to whether or not. Look, I think the world of her. I think she's been terrific. I think she's a fine United States senator. Can she get elected to the presidency? I don't know. I don't know. She's just arrived on the scene relatively, and in any event, I think there may be a little bit of the selfish Massachusetts in me here. I mean, I want her for senator for for a while, but I do think the difference between running successfully and serving at the state level and running for the presidency is huge, and you really don't understand it until you actually take that step. So the mere fact that you have somebody, great though she is, and extraordinary in many ways though she is, who's just been around for a few years, and now were to start thinking about the United States Senate, I'd be concerned. I'd be concerned.
Caleb touched on why you didn't want her to run. Do you have a sense of what her reasoning
I
was?
think she probably, she has remarkable political instincts. I mean, in the best sense, really, for somebody who hasn't been in this business in a kind of in elective office, except recently, she's amazing in terms of how she reacts to things, how she deals with things, how she sizes up what's happening out there. And I'm not surprised that her reaction has been, no, this is, I mean, if she ever would have had this, desire to run for the presidency, it's not now. And I think that reflects pretty good judgment on her part.